This past week has been wild in trucking. You definitely do not want to miss these stories, so stay tuned and let's get into it. There's a few wild stories in here, but let's start off with this one. Mother Trucker and FreightWaves came out with a story saying that CRST is going to cut out their over-the-road operations. Later on, it came out that it's false and both of them had to retract their statements. Well, at least FreightWaves did. I think Mother Trucker just deleted the video. I'm not sure if you issued like some kind of statement or an apology for spreading the fake news. Unfortunately, I fell victim to it too. I did do it on my live. I ended up getting an argument with a guy because I did read the FreightWaves article and the guy was right. I did DM him, I apologized to him, and I did issue a video apologizing to him as well publicly because I felt like a jackass after arguing with him about something that wasn't even real and he was right the whole time. Personally, before about Mother Trucker, I never seen him get anything wrong. I don't know, I might be wrong, he might have. I didn't see it. FreightWaves already a couple times. I'm never listening to FreightWaves again. I don't even like them anymore. Like I never liked them to begin with, but now after this, they definitely need to fire somebody for spreading this. They said they confirmed it. Total BS. And FreightWaves, if you're such a big like standard in trucking, you really need to do better. Not only because I felt stupid and looked stupid for the news I spread, what I read from you, but because you are a big name in trucking, you need to get these kind of things right. You should be able to verify it with someone at CRST being at your level to make sure that story is correct. Again, I know for sure FreightWaves made an article saying they're wrong and they're sorry. Mother Trucker guy, I looked at his page. I think he deleted it. Again, I'm not sure if he issued a statement or not about it, but regardless, he needs to. FreightWaves needs to issue another statement because this is a big mess up. Again, I fell victim to it too, but I expect way better from people in industry at their level. Me being new to this trucking social media, I learned a very valuable lesson. Do not like go hard at any kind of subject if I'm not 100% sure. So I definitely did learn my lesson. And from now on, I'm definitely gonna take a step back and not try to like attack or act like I know something for sure. I'm gonna wait till all the smoke clears and all the actual evidence is out there for me to base my decision off of. So that story was pretty wild. Let's get into even more wild story. In Texas, 23 illegals caught in the back of a white Freightliner sleeper. Police noticed that a driver was acting very nervous and very suspicious, so they pulled him over. They decided to search the truck, and when they pulled the curtain back, they found 23 illegals in the sleeper. I guess this guy was not a very smooth criminal to put 23 illegals in a sleeper and then what, close the curtain. How they all gonna fit there, man? I wish I had seen pictures of this because this sounds crazy to me. 23 illegal people behind a curtain in a sleeper in a Freightliner. That's nuts. I guess the police said they're crammed in there. Some were sitting on a bunk bed. Some were like crammed under somewhere in cabinets. I have no idea. They're all over the place. I have no idea how their hands weren't sticking out past the curtain. Nutty, man. Well, the police said he was a part of some kind of smuggling organization, but what's even more wild, the dude did not even have a valid CDL license. The driver was taken into custody and illegals were handed over to the federal authorities. I have no idea what organization this guy worked for, but he needs to get fired. This is a sloppy criminal organization for sure. You're gonna stick 23 illegals in the back sleeper of your semi-truck? I mean, that's just horrible, dude. This is a wild story. That's two wild stories in a row. I'm telling you, this last week in trucking was absolutely nuts. All right, let's get into a normal story. The FMCSA ended up purging 3,000 CDL schools from the National Registry. Thousands of CDL school programs have been removed or completely shut down. So the FMCSA decided to do a crazy audit purge on these schools, and thousands of them did not meet the FMCSA requirements. A lot of these schools were not submitting training records. Some were not following entry-level driving standards, and some were just completely trash and very low quality. So after the audit they did, they decided to remove over 3,000 schools. This could cause a major slowdown in new drivers entering the system. In my opinion, it's good. It's going to help trucking. It's going to help our market. Hopefully they go back and check these drivers. Whichever ones got their licenses under phony circumstances, they need to be taken away and revoked. And the FMCSA said they're going to look into about 4,000 to 4,500 more of these schools. I'll be paying attention to more FMCSA news about these CDL schools, and we'll be letting you guys know as the news comes out. Then we got diesel prices down 1.83% from last week at average per gallon at $3.76. Now let's get into RPM. What's the national average rate per mile? The dry vans jump up to $2.22 national average per mile. That's a big jump from $2.08 not too long ago. The flatbeds are up from last month. Currently they're sitting at $2.53 national average rate per mile, which is pretty dang good. And the reefers coming in hot, just beating the flatbeds for the first time in a long time. They're sitting at $2.62 national average rate per mile. They're absolutely smoking this month. So far this month for the dry vans, it looks like the Midwest is the place to be. If you're jumping around just regionally there, you're probably averaging really good. A lot of hot markets like Columbus, Cleveland, Indianapolis, even Grand Rapids, Michigan, parts of Wisconsin, Cincinnati, Louisville. There's a lot of good markets for the dry vans in the Midwest right now. Please be taking advantage of that. For the flatbeds, we got the same story, man. The South is hot. If you got a flatbed, you need to be staying in the South. That's where the money's at. Maybe bounce back to like Midwest, maybe like parts of PA and back, but you need to be in the South with the flatbeds. Now, as for the refrigerated trailers, man, there's hot markets all over the place. Take a look at this map. It's spotted everywhere. A bunch of red spots, bunch of good areas for the reefer, bunch of protect from freeze loads. I mean, the reefers are just absolutely smoking it. Like I said, they just beat down the flatbeds and jumped right past them for the first time in a long time. So do your own research, find the best reefer markets, and get your money since you're the hottest trailer in the game right now. Appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed the content, please make sure to like, comment, and follow. If you want to sign up for a weekly newsletter about hot markets and other trucking stuff, please go to bobbyloads.com. Sign up right now. We're just starting the program, so be one of the first ones in.